The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies.
And for their matchup with the Magic, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The guard set is
Let's go, game 2.
Vucevic is out there with Buzelis, and it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
W's in the chat.
That's just how MP is wired, right? He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with vets.
Yeah, I don't be waiting.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Green is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And
this man on lock.
in for Trent. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he is checked in for Dosunmu. And Jones subbed in for White. Smith with a screen on Green. Pass to Collins. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on.
That man on lock.
Thanks, guys. As you know, MP grew up in the Chicago area, and he has great respect for the Jordan Bulls era. I asked him if that shaped him as a player, and he said, without a doubt. I saw the professionalism it took for that team to win 6 titles, and I knew I had to match it.
Get off me.
Level of excellence is something I always strive for. I always have love for Chicago. You can see how much the Bulls franchise means to him. Guys?
Isn't that nice? So good to see. Thanks, TA. Not a bad dynasty to model your approach after either. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
MP sets the screen for Lillard. Over Jones. Lillard misses.
Yeah, bomb.
That time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Giddey the pass to Huerter. Now here's Collins.
This man's on lock over here.
Front pass the arc. Cracks in the tray.
And Herter's confidence is
They don't play no D.
He believes every 3 he takes is going in.
MP outside. 3-pointer Lillard. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Rolls out front, up 2. And we'll get going.
They don't play no D out here. W's in the chat.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far.
Who is this? This man's on lock. Whoever it is. Yeah, W's in the chat. Tyler Hero. Thor Hero.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter, they've got Kevin Huerter, Jones is out there with Terry. Then there's
Don't give it to me now. I'm guarded.
and it's Buzelis in at the force speed. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Porter. Here's
Shoot.
the 3. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls leading by 4. Terry the pass to Jones. Lets it go. Rebound Milwaukee. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark
This man.
more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Shot by Terry, no
Too
good.
much D.
And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. RJ for the Bulls.
Ah.
The last 2 seasons have ended with losses in the play-in.
Yeah, they finished
You had to tell me I was about to dunk on him.
years and won their first play-in games, but that second play-in game has been a problem, which is why they need to set themselves up better.
Oh, that was horrible.
Season.
He misses the free throw.
I gotta turn those up.
40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Oh, he blocked it. It's off the backboard. Carter kicks to Herter. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Herter's got the lead up to 7.
Go on and say something. I know you want to.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez.
Come on, he's a little dude in here.
MP strong inside.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
Pass to Collins.
Told you he too little.
Here's Herter.
I'm a bomb now.
Hunter on the wing. Covered by MP.
You saw that post move. Get that shit out of here.
Contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on MP. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line.
Nah, I don't be waiting. Yeah, let's go. Put me on all the screens. They don't know what to do.
Giddy against Lillard. Pass to Vucevic. White with
I'm
it.
6'5".
Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Lillard dishes to MP. There's 39 seconds left now here in the second. Tries from 7. And it's
This man can't guard me.
MP's got 6.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's White. That's good. Best
Yeah,
number
right.
5 on a 5 for 8-night shooting.
On the white jumped, I didn't even, I hit the analog. Gotta give it up.
Now, here's Lillard. Hasn't made one yet. It's stolen by
Give it to me too late.
Break. Here comes Chicago. That one good for 2.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
MP going in strong.
And he's
Kuzma's a
usually able to
bomb.
score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Bulls lead by 5. We're gonna step
For
away
now.
briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Let me see. I think I'm. Don't tell me right there.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Chicago Bulls.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds. Like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, kid.
Yeah, you know I did. I gotta get a camera so I can.
All right, let's switch it over.
Y'all can see me.
And that about wraps it up.
Shout out to the 6 watching.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are Bucks making a change here. MP's checked in.
Don't give it to this Kobe White dude because he ain't scoring.
Chicago leading by 8. Richard for the Bulls, just one playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectful, but with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is
Get off me, dude.
the other side of a long rebuild.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. MP out there with Damian Lillard.
He ain't
And
scoring.
it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin,
This man
thanks.
trying
The
hard to
Bucks
score.
use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, "We're not
Told you
fast,
ain't scoring.
long, so we get our fingertips on a lot of
Stop
balls,
chasing me.
and
I'll
that
give you the ball when I
slows
want to.
people down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be." Kevin?
Yeah, you follow the three.
This man, bomb.
That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Pass to Vucevic. And here is
Yeah, you better think again.
to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Screen by MP. Here's Giannis. Inside. Onto the Kumbo. Automatic.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Inside. Here's White. Whistle blows. Bucket is
Man,
good.
there ain't no
And
foul.
a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
I should have went to the Lakers.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Prince subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Then for the Bulls, Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Dosunmu. Portis sets the pick for MP. Pass to Portis. Rebound by Smith.
And a big lead for them.
Y'all some bombs out here.
And the backboard thus far.
Here's White. Rebounded by the Bucks. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
This man is a bomb.
The Bulls leading by 11. Huerter with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Collins, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside.
I should have never came to this sad team.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Portis sets the pick for MP. Outside, Portis. Good.
Finally.
MP picking up the assist.
Obviously, this guy has
Yeah, these dudes is bombs. See how many times he missed when I give it to him.
whatever the defense tosses at him.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard against Giddey. Collins a screen on Lillard. Giddey the pass to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. White's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This has been good players.
Let's go.
Really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Yeah, we about to come back.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So
Man, every time I give them the ball, they
they've
miss.
got Zach Collins. Smith is out there with Kevin Herter. Then there's Taylor Horton-Tucker, and it's Jones in at the point. Chicago making
I
a
should have
switch
never
here.
came to this
Williams is
team.
checked in. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They double him with MP. Now Herter. Smith sets the pick for Herter.
There you go.
Just 5 on the clock. Buck 3. That shot missing. Bucks trail by 11. Here's Giannis. Oh my goodness.
Now he wants to make it.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis.
Make it when I give it to you, bro.
Impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Jones. And the layup falls.
They be letting them make everything.
Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
The drive by MP. And the rejection by Smith. Jones against Portis. Jones, no luck. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Portis a screen on Herter. MV passes to Portis. And foul on the
Look,
shot.
every time I give them the
So
ball, they
chance at
miss.
the line. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks
at 10 assists by
first in
now.
defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive scheme.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Livingston's checked in. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. MP's checked in for Gary Trent. And Porter subbed in for Lillard. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Herter
Nah, I'll
checked
score.
in for Dosumu. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Outside, Jones. Here's White. That's in, coming off an
These dudes make everything.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
MP, that's for 2. Milwaukee, no good
My,
that time
my
either.
scoring ain't up right
And
now.
if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
White, good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love
But
to
he's
hit your
fouling.
stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's MP. And just miss after miss right now. And so Chicago takes this one.
I need some stats. I'm about to play again.
You can get that one back next time.
A lot of our fans in the house tonight. Should be a fun.
Okay, MP, let's turn it around right here.
Was it early? There it is. Big greens. Big greens. Big greens.
And there is a
You see
very
that jumper?
engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. It's the NBA
I don't know why they about to
on
lose.
2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And the Milwaukee starting five.
Don't talk too much.
Trent Jr. in the guards. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position.
Big greens.
How critical is it to get off to a good start?
Well, BA, it's so important, but not the end-all be-all. It's a long season, plenty of time to build towards your goal. You're going to have some setbacks along the way, but just keep your head down and keep pushing forward.
Something that the organization loves about MP Grant. He's always letting his game do the talking.
Yeah, he'll respond with a quip here or there, but for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
Lillard outside and stolen by Melton.
Yeah, right.
Down low. Watford gets the bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. They're leading by 8. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
Count the basket.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Melton. Pass to Johnson. Outside Johnson. Watford with it. Outside Johnson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Milwaukee leading by 8. Portis outside. Now here's MP. Portis with a screen on Johnson. And the
Big
basket
greens.
by MP.
Yeah, they're getting pummeled on the offensive board so far.
Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Watford with it. Sharp a screen on Lillard. Here's Melton. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Sharp passes to Melton. And that one is stuffed right
Lillard, man.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired.
That's how I said it picking, it goes the other way.
That kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Lillard against Melton.
Big greens out here.
No luck on that one. It's been all about Brook Lopez for Milwaukee. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment to get your take
Big greens.
on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
They've got Williams. Sharp out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Johnson, and it's Melton in at the point guard. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient.
Shit, bro.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Buddy snuck out of here.
Nets trail by 12.
Go on and drop that, you know what I mean? Drop that down now, you know what I mean?
Pass to Watford. Inside. Here's Sharp.
Hey, you gonna sneak out of here now.
Beautiful pass.
I said that.
Nasty jam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Kumpo, right side. It's stolen by Johnson.
What the hell was he trying to do?
Melton finds Williams. Fires in the triple. Williams has got 6.
Drop that down now, you know what I mean?
MP outside. Portis with a screen on Johnson. MP up top. Give him 8. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying
Nah,
dividends.
they trash.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And keeping us updated from the sideline.
Got that super sticker.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right
They're gonna
away.
sneak out of here.
Two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands. It's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. BA?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. From deep, MP. Brooklyn pulls it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Buddy was too late to give me the ball.
They wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Sharp grabs.
How's that not a foul?
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Williams against Green, and Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up.
Big Reds, yeah, right.
Foul of the game. Wilson's checked in for Williams. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Hey, y'all never donate.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Sharp finds Johnson. Now Melton, 5 to shoot. Up and over Porter. Melton misses.
Buddy gonna take my rebound. You better dunk it.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A.
Y'all never donate.
He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
From deep, MP.
Big Greens.
The long-range hit from MP.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Melton. Back to Johnson. Wilson passes to Melton. Off the mark there with a 3.
No matter
Buddy
what
don't
he's
let me
tried,
get a
it
rebound.
hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
MP inside. Johnson on him. MP
Get off of me.
gets it to go through contact.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Up top, Johnson. Covered by MP. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Johnson's got 6. Here's Porter. No made baskets yet. MP MP scanning the floor. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick
Big
and rolls?
greens.
Just great decision-making from him.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to review the game plan.
The last game was a fluke.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Milwaukee making a switch here. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Damian Lillard, 4th.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Down by 12. He's checked in for Portis. A minute 58 left in the half. Back to Johnson. Pass to Williams. Johnson with it. Thomas outside. Claxton a screen on MP. Thomas passes to Claxton.
That man was out.
Williams from long range. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Trent outside.
Give it up, man.
A minute 22 left in the first half. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Nets trail by 11. And grant the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Count it.
Boy, how about the touch right
Trent
there?
need to give it up.
Thomas makes that floater look easy.
MP outside. Takes it in. Throws it up high. And stolen by Claxton.
What are you, 9 feet tall and can't grab it? Alley-oop.
Williams punches it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Lopez, the screen on Thomas. Pass to Lopez. Trent for 3. Drops in the 3. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
No hesitation whatsoever from Trent Jr. His mind is always thinking shot.
To the paint. Here's Thomas. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes
Yeah,
it just
right.
goes that way.
With 2 seconds left. Here's Johnson. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we finished off one half of play. Bucks ahead.